have a 22-year-old niece, 22 years old. You know what she did? She came to me. She told me, pole dancing is an exercise.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't, ho.
Yes, it is.
Are you all strippers? Fuck yeah. If you're a stripper, that's awesome. But I know a lot of strippers, and a stripper would never be like, I'm going to go exercise. No way. Let me tell you, I love strippers. They're very honest people. They're very, very honest people. They would never say they're going to exercise. They're like, look, I have a coke habit and my rent's due. Get the fuck out of my way. I know, I would love to be a stripper. I would, but it's hard for me because my parents love me. So, this is a very weird group. You all got real quiet, like, oh shit, that's... I'm just saying, like, so my niece, she's obsessed with this, right? She's like going nuts over that, you know, pole dancing is an exercise. I'm like, it's not an exercise, right? That's not what it is. She's like, yeah, it is, Anna. You're just old, you don't get it. It's exercise. It helps with upper body strength. I'm like, no, we're women. We don't have upper body strength. Do me a favor, punch him in the face. Good, see if he feels it. He's already laughing, like nothing will happen. They laugh at us. The only thing that'll happen is he'll get a chubby. That's it. We don't have upper body strength. We have leg strength. That's why my mom could have 10 kids, still chase me down the street and punch me right in the face. With a kid crowning. Like, guys can't do that. You can't do that, right? You're a pretty big dude. If you had half a kid, you would be in a wheelchair for like 3 years, right? Just hold, like, don't touch it, don't. It's still swollen. Fucking pussy. You know what I'm saying, though. Yeah, it's not your thing. You can't just homogenize us. We're not all the same thing, right? We're different. Men and women are built different, right? And here's the weirder part. Last year, for Christmas, my sister got behind my niece and bought her a stripper pole. For Christmas. They took the Christ right out of Christmas. It's now Hormus at my sister's house. I'm like, what are you doing, right? And we got home. We went to church as a family, right? We come home. I'm installing a stripper pole. You know how weird that is? That is the weirdest. Like, I still had the Eucharist in my mouth. You know how the Catholics are. We play with the cookie. We keep it on the roof of our mouth like bad semen. Anyway, this is a sensitive crowd, man. I'm just saying. So it was a weird night, right? We're putting this pole up, and it was like there's a Christmas tree, the stockings are hung, Nat King Cole is playing, right? It's beautiful. There's a guy outside rubbing one out, right? It looks like Halloween outside. Nothing? All right. Nobody ever gets that semen joke. Anyway, so I'm like, we're putting this pole up, and I don't know what happened. Once we got this pole up, my inner whore kicked in. I was like, I gotta get on this fucking pole. Have you done it? I'm not saying you look familiar. I'm just asking a question. You've tried it though? One time. Okay, so I don't know if I was doing it right. Tell me if I was doing it right, because I jumped on this pole, right? And I'm using my leg strength because I'm smart. And I got big feet with long toes. So I was clamped on this thing. I swear, I wasn't using my arms at all. I was doing the bird with my arm. Like, I was just, what? I loved it. I was on this pole for 20 minutes. I came 3 times. At one point, I locked eyes with my grandma. I'm like, fuck yeah. This is happening. Merry Christmas, Nanny. Dude, I broke a lip. Let me tell you something. Chicken cutlets were on the floor. I had glitter on one tit. I was a mess, right? And I thought I looked sexy too. I thought, man, I look hot, right? I'm gonna be a stripper. I got this shit. I was having a ball. I'm like, hell yeah, right? And my sister was videotaping me. I did not look sexy. I looked like a turtle taking a shit. Like a stripper with a touch of Down syndrome. Like a Make-A-Wish stripper. That's what the fuck I looked like. All the kids left the room. They're like, you're disgusting, Anna. I'm like, shut up, you little spoiled shit.